So obviously, in terms of the FAB network as it was, business club as it is now, you were the number one member. You still are number one member. You were the first person to put your money where your mouth is after you booted me up the backside.
Well, I knew it'd be awesome. You were born to do this, so why wouldn't I leap in there?
So, well, what I've been asking everybody is that what inspired you to join? So, what was it about it for you then that you were so sort of like, yeah, I'm doing this. It sounds great. I'm having it. What was it about it for you?
We'd been working together for a while. I'd grown to really love your vibe and your energy and the way that you really do care for other people. Your heart for business is phenomenal. And I don't do blowing smoke up your backside.
I know you don't.
So it just felt like such an obvious fit. You were so, everything about you was created, born, and come together to bring other people together and to create an inclusive, encouraging environment. But also, you had strong enough boundaries to not allow people to take the piss and let it degenerate, as so many other women-only spaces do. I see so many women-only spaces where it becomes about cliques and bitching. And it feels like we have this real dichotomy between all these messages about women lifting other women up and women inspiring women. And yet there are so many spaces where there's nothing worse than women with other women. And I knew you wouldn't let that happen. And I knew that your passion and your vibe was behind it so much that this would grow. I knew that it would hold on to its authenticity. And I knew that I'd be able to watch people flourish as part of your group and maybe be able to help them in the process. And I wanted to be part of that. And I'm so glad that I am. And it's all that and more.
It's ace. It's so what I really, really love about it. And this is, thanks to all the members, all the people who stayed along. And, a few people have been and gone, but they've perhaps not been quite the right fit, or it's not been the right thing for them. And what's so lovely for me is just that everybody who's part of it says the same stuff. We're all in it together, and there's everybody. It's just so heartwarming. I absolutely love it. It's so much better than I ever thought.
If you looked up alignment in the dictionary, it'd say FAB Business Club.
So I was going to say, what's your favorite thing about it? That was my next question, but you've kind of answered that, really.
The people, and even those who've been and gone. I think the thing I remember though is it's not necessarily that it wasn't right for people. Sometimes it's just not right now, or sometimes we know what the climate's been like financially over the past few years. So for some people, they've had to really make some big cuts they didn't want to make. So I just try to remember, that analogy about the railway tracks, and sometimes they run side by side and sometimes they veer off and they might come together again down the line. I know that some of the people who've stepped out will probably come back in, and those where it's not right, they'll find something that is right for them.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, what I keep saying to everybody, it's kind of like, come and have a go, come to a meeting, it's free, it's not going to cost you anything, you'll know.
Yeah.
If it's the right space for you, it'll be like, yeah, it's right for me, or it's not for you. It's kind of that whole, we're not into trying to persuade you to, it's kind of, it's either right for you or it isn't. It's just, this is how it is. This is it.
It's gutsy. It can be raucous. It can be sweary. I love those elements.
I know you do. You always start them off.
Absolutely. It's always my fault. # blame Taz again. But by the same token, because it's so beautifully grounded that if someone is in trouble or needs support, everybody's there. There's no, dare I say this here, and who can I trust, or will it go outside? There's none of that. It's absolutely real. It's like the best kind of family gathering, but without the people you don't like.
Without the horrible uncle.
Or the horrible aunt, or the horrible mother-in-law, or any of it. It's just, if you can imagine the ideal family where everybody genuinely loves each other and wants to support, that's it.
Oh, there's a couple of people described it as family in that way as well, and it's just
I just family should be.
Can't wait.
What family is.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to just grow and get more people, because
it's already happening.
Yeah, it is already happening, and I think because it's quite solid now, and the ethos and the golden thread's sort of there, isn't it? So I think it's the right time now. So brilliant.
It's amazing. So thank you for everything that you've done to build it. You've created something really magical.
Oh, well, thank you for the pink glittery boot up my backside, making me do it. Well, not making me. You didn't make me
I
do
just
it. You
prodded a little
encouraged
bit.
me. You
I reckon it was
encouraged me.
always there. That seed was always there. I just needed to nurture it a little bit. It would have happened, just maybe not quite as quickly.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, thank you.